What's up, you guys? How y'all doing? And I don't want to stall too much, but I'm going to be talking about how yes, me, I got involved in the whole Spawnism situation. Um, yeah, if you enjoyed this video or type this video, make sure to like and subscribe. At 1,000 subscribers, I'll be doing a 10,000 Robux giveaway. But without further ado, let me just explain what happened. So first up, I'm on the internet. I'm seeing this whole situation, and I find it interesting. So I do a little bit of digging, and yeah, I found some stuff. Before I continue telling about this whole thing, how I got involved and about Spawnism, I do wanna let y'all. I wanna warn y'all that in this video, there's gonna be a lot of bad stuff. I'm gonna say stuff that may cause some bad thoughts. I'm gonna be talking about self-harm, suicide, and other shit. So yeah, be warned. Yeah, without more song, let me just talk about. First, I'm scrolling. All right, I won't say what, but I was scrolling and I see this, and more videos about this whole situation, and yeah, I got a little bit weirded out. I don't find this normal, you know? I don't find this really normal. Yeah. I keep digging and I see people join a specific thing like a Spawnism cult. It's called Spawnism. It's a cult where people believe there will be a second life. Honestly, I don't know why you would think that. That's kind of stupid, if you ask me. But yeah, people think that it's based off a game I play a lot called Forsaken. If you don't play it, there's a character called Two Time, and he in the game lore, it's believed that he's like a whole thing that he in a cult where he has like a second life and yeah. But people take this, those motherfucking stupid people take this to a whole nother level than just being a fan of the game or fan of the character. And now there's a fucking cult called Spawnism, and they think that when I die, I'll have a second life. Of course, it's stupid. And there has been going a lot of specific groups of Spawnism. I'm pretty sure there's 3 now. There could be a lot more, but there's a 3. I'll be talking about one where I got involved. A group led by a person who calls himself the father of the spawn, Chesbol. Chesbol is a one of the leaders of the 3 main groups. I don't know much yet about the whole thing. I just got involved, like I said. But yeah, Chesbol, no shit, he does not give a fuck about the cult and just want to take advantage of little kids that are a fan of fucking Forsaken. Yeah, don't worry, I'm not a fucking dumbass that falls for this. Again, people who fall for these tricks are mostly, I'm pretty sure, between the ages of 11 and 15 for both genders, which already foreshadows to something that Chesbol did, which should be a crime. So, Chesbol, what does he do? He takes advantage of little minors and makes them commit suicide, self-harm, and inappropriate exposure to Chesbol. So first up, what I mean by self-harm. Basically, people carve the Spawnism logo in their fucking arms, thighs, bodies, wherever, even in the inappropriate places. And Chesbol calls this a needed sacrifice, so the Spawnism lords can accept you to the second life. And again, this is a fucking lie. You shouldn't believe that. Yeah. So, suicide. Why do people do that? They think, I committed self-harm. Now I have a second life. Let me do that. No, you shouldn't do that. Because guess what? Newsflash! There is no second life. Okay? I mean, in your religion, I don't know what you think, but in the Spawnism, of course, it's fake. So yeah. Yeah, so people have died while trying to get their second life, which is stupid. And now one of the most disgusting shits that Cheswell did is making girls in the group take off their fucking clothes and FaceTime. Well, I don't know if it's FaceTime, but just on screen record. By the way, before I continue with all the things, they have a Discord server. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna tell y'all what the fuck it is because I don't want anyone to get hurt, okay? I'm just saying this so you know and avoid this, okay? So don't think this video is so you join it, okay? Avoid this at all costs. Whatever they say, just don't believe that shit. Yeah, there's a Discord server of them, and one time I don't want to say their username because I want them to live a normal life, and they or him or she, I'm pretty sure it says she, managed to finally wake the fuck up and left the group, but basically she or he, I have no fucking idea, was with Cheswell in a sort of FaceTime or whatever, and Cheswell asked to remove his or her clothes, and yeah, you could like imagine what he/she did. She or he, I don't give a fuck what it is, got like wake the fuck up and was like, nah, this does nothing to do with Spawnism or anything, and she woke up and got to her senses and left the fucking group. Also the whole FBI fuck shit, CIA, whatever, I don't know, police starting to get involved with this, but I'm not like in the whole thing yet, okay? I'm still researching, but I hope this ends soon because this is not okay? Alright, now what y'all probably clicked in this video for, you want to know how I got involved. Yeah, let me just not stall. So basically, it's summer vacation, alright? I can't make normal videos about me gaming since I only have a shit tablet that can't even run fucking, I don't know, fucking Flappy Bird? Yeah. So I was on Discord, okay, with my homies, but yeah, I'm not talking about, probably one of them is watching this video right now. I'm not talking about y'all, I'm talking about something else. Anyways, yes, I was chilling, but then I was like, what if I joined the group? So I did some research. Again, I'm not saying the link or anything like that because I don't want anyone to get hurt. And I got in the group. Since they asked my age and I just said 13, they were like, yes, you can join. So yeah, I joined. Immediately Cheswell was like, welcome, hello, how are you? And one thing that already is a little bit sus, asked my gender, and I said, of course, I'm male because I'm a fucking male. And it was like, okay, good. And I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but first, and it was like, first, you gotta make some sacrifice. And I was like, no, I want to get into what am I supposed to do? What is this all about? He said, oh, okay, so this is a group where you can, wait, let me get the fucking message because I don't, okay, he said, this is the group where we believe in the Spawnism and the Spawnism Lords. This is a cult, if you didn't know, and we are all here because we believe in the second life. That is also true. No, it's not true, but yeah, he says that. And also that we should make sacrifices and get into our second life. So that's okay. So I already have my suspicions that this guy is not here to teach little kids about a fucking cult or anything. He just wants to take advantage of us. There was a part of the group, I don't know if you know how Discord works, but you have like specific channels in the group, and one of the channels, no fucking joke, said donations to the Spawnism oh my fucking god, to the Spawnism Lords. I'm not a fucking idiot, so I assumed this just meant, okay, please give me money, donate money to my bank account because I'm a broke piece of shit. Yeah, that's probably what it meant because I don't think a fucking god would like the money. Yeah. So, I wanted to know if this guy was actually a fucking weirdo. So I asked, what should I do to be accepted in the second life? And he was like, yeah, you can make sacrifice. And I was like, how? And he was like, okay, take a knife, which is already very sus. And I was like, okay, I got the knife. What do I do now? What do I do now? And he was like, carve the Spawnism logo on your fucking skin. Motherfucker, what the fuck do you mean by that? And he was like, yeah, it just means it's a necessary sacrifice for the second life. And I was like, what the fuck? That's not normal, dude. Of course, I didn't say that. I thought that to myself, but I didn't say that because that would blow my cover up. So I was like, okay, I'll do it. And of course, I wouldn't do that because I'm not a fucking idiot. I managed to get a fucking, how do you call it? A lot of pencils or it. No, not what the fuck am I saying? Pencils, pens, and whatever. And tried to draw it on my hand so I could, how do you call it? Blend in. And luckily, I have drawn before, and I have a sister, so she helped me real quick. I explained what I was doing, and she was like, okay, cool. So I did that, and I got the most realistic thing on my hand. A logo of the Spawn thing on my hand, and I tried to make it look bloody with like red. And yeah, it worked. He thought it was real because he's a fucking idiot probably. Yeah, I showed it, and he was satisfied, and yeah, he accepted it. Then he was like, okay, now you should donate some money to our group playing, aka what I said, the channel with the donation. And I was like, why should I do that? Do gods really need money? And he was like, Spawnism lords will like your sacrifice or whatever, some shit, I don't know. And yeah, I of course did not do that because I had no idea what this was for, and he was probably a scam. So I just said, is there any way to skip this? And he was like, yes, but in like a very weird yes. He typed it in a weird way. I don't want to say because it may be weird. Yeah. So he went to the call with me. We were talking, alright, and then he was like, could you turn on your camera? Motherfucker, I'm not turning on my camera. So I just said, no, I don't want to. And he kept pushing me to turn on my camera. So, you know what I did? I ended the fucking call. And he kept, and I just, oh my fucking, and I just went to bed. And I woke up the next day, and he was privately chatting me like I saw like 100+ messages telling me what the fuck I was doing and why I had left the call and why I was not obeying. I just replied with a simple, I don't know what's going on, I'm scared, of like a fucking pussy, because he would probably buy that. And he calmed down in 3 seconds, and I was like, oh, I'm sorry that I was like pressuring you. And he said there was another way if I didn't want to show myself. And he said, no joke, cut off a fucking finger. Yeah. Cut off my finger. What the fuck? And yeah, of course I'm not doing that because that's stupid. And I asked why, and he said, of course, necessary sacrifice if you don't want to do the other two things. And I said I did it. I didn't do it. And he asked for a picture. I said, wait a second, and I just went to yeah, photo really scared my ass. I just tried. Oh my fucking god! I typed the prompt, finger cut off, and yeah, it just showed me a hand with a pinky gone, and the pink was on the floor. There was a lot of blood, and I just sent that to the to the group, and he was satisfied and told me to I don't know if anyone that's below the age of 14 is gonna understand this word, but he told me to jump. I don't really know what that meant at first, but when I understood the context, yeah, I already knew this guy wanted me just to off myself, and that was the end. I just left the group. I told my friends, not the group friend if he's watching this, but yeah, and yeah, I don't wanna, okay. Again, last couple of things, summary, don't join the Spawnism group or cult or whatever shit. It's fake. He just wants to take advantage of you. Everyone stay safe, and have a nice day. See ya.